here from Mystic Rainbow Tarot. Thank you for tuning in today. This is a requested reading about Wendy from the all-girls Korean band Red Velvet and Suga from BTS, the all-boys Korean band. I think they call them K-pop. So I will just get the cards and see what we can find out about these two and what else is going on in their lives at the moment. So let's get started with that. So messages about Wendy and Suga and their lives at the moment, what's happening. Wendy and Suga, how are they doing? What's going on in their lives? Messages that we're allowed to know about Wendy and Suga. That's Wendy from Red Velvet and Suga from BTS. These a good shuffle. Wendy and Suga. Wendy and Suga. So let's see what we have here. Let's move those along a little bit. Organize those. So I'm just gonna put these cards to one side. So see what card we have. We have the Six of Hearts first in the reading, so I'll put that where you hopefully can see it. So what am I getting with this card? I feel this relates to Suga, who has returned to his family place. He's gone home where his family live, which is the place he feels at home in because it's from his childhood and reminds him of all those funny, happy memories of the past. He feels this is a nice way to connect to this happiness and escape into the past, away from the pressures of the pop world and any current challenges. He has been having a good time with family and friends and reflecting on his happy and good memories of the past. I feel like he has filled himself up with joy and laughter, having this relaxed time away with the people who truly mean so much to him. I feel when he goes home like this, he can see how far he's come with his career and his life. But he feels there's nothing better than going home to his family, who he does miss when he's away on tour, and doing all the normal everyday things where he can be himself and relax, just like other lads his age do, away from the hours of rehearsals and travelling everywhere. But although Suga is off, Wendy is still working, they still get some time to meet up. So that's nice that they do that. What's the next card? The next card is the moon. So just hold that up. I'm getting that this relates to Wendy, and that she is going through a very spiritual phase in her life, and this is a great time for any healing work or doing meditation, which she does like. She is very interested in anything of the psychic or intuitive nature. She herself is more psychically open than usual right now. So I feel it would really help Wendy right now if she notices any thoughts or feelings or flashes of information that seemingly come from nowhere for her career and personal life. I feel like she is very creative and intuitive and often quite mysterious. I feel like Wendy is deeply connected to her subconscious mind, and she is often relating to her dreams. I think she's very good at knowing what a person is like from a first meeting. You know, a good judge of someone's character. So I do feel she knows what she is doing when it comes to Suga, and she probably already has some good insight into what he's like and what she might be getting herself into. I do feel Wendy, she's a very sensitive person and is very emotional. She is a very giving and generous person and very soft-hearted and sentimental. She can easily be moved to tears by sad movies. Well, I know how she feels, so can I. She is very romantic and can easily lose herself in the fantasy of love or romantic movies. Oh, I love those type of movies too. She needs to be in the type of job or career where she can express her creativity, and I feel she's chosen just the right career for that. Right, let's put that one back. Let's see what else we've got. And the next card is the Hermit, if I'm not mistaken. Let's hold that up. So with the Hermit, yeah, now I feel Wendy and Suga have quite a lot in common. They are both the type of people who value some time alone. They are both searching for some deeper meaning in their lives, because I feel this is how they struck up a connection in the first place. They are both very sensitive and dream a lot about the type of life they want. They both have strong intuition and they go by what they are feeling, not on what they are thinking. So I feel they sensed this about each other, and as they got talking and became friends, they realised how much they had in common, because they are both empathic and can notice what each other are feeling and thinking without a lot of words. This actually means that they understand each other very well. I feel this will be a good thing for them. This has helped the bond form between them, because they both have a great imagination and easygoing natures, and are both creative. They understand each other. Plus, they are both compassionate and interested in spirituality. These two are quite sensitive and placid kinds of people. And when they are together, their imagination helps them have such a good time, a fun time together, and they do have some adventures and exciting times together. Oh, I'm pleased for them. At times, I feel they can be so wrapped up in each other and what they are doing or talking about, it kind of makes them forget about their problems or what is happening around them. I feel as soon as these two met and got talking, they realised how much they had in common, but they didn't want to rush or force anything. They formed a good friendship, which then developed over a period of time into best friends. Right, let's see what else we have. Next we have the Two of Hearts. Let's see what messages I'm getting with this. Right, the messages that I'm getting from Spirit with this is these two have a lot of chemistry, and this is the start of a new romance. This is young love. These two are living the romantic dream they have been seeking. They do feel that their romantic connection is quite unique. I do feel that they have been together in a past life. These two are very much on the same wavelength and like to look on the optimistic side of things, and they both tend to escape into a dream world. If life gets tough, yeah, they go into this fantasy world until the problems are resolved. But these two are very happy when they are together and make each other very happy. These two are good at give and take in their relationship. They are taking things slowly and letting their romance evolve. Well, I think it's always best to get to know someone properly first anyway. What else am I getting? I feel like they do give each other plenty of space to see their own friends and do whatever they want. I feel this helps them to get on well and not clash. I think they are slowly building a beautiful romance with each other. They do have feelings of love for each other. Suga feels he can be himself when he is with Wendy. I feel on their dates these two can talk for hours just because they gel so well. These two have a kind of soul-binding relationship because I feel they are reconnecting from a past life at a much deeper level and are growing some strong emotional feelings for each other. They feel on a deeper level that they were just meant to find each other, reconnect and have this loving romance. So I guess time will tell with these two, and I hope they stay very happy together. So, let's see what else we've got. And here, let's put this so you can see it. So here we have the Prince of Hearts. Let's see what I'm getting here. I feel this is Suga in the reading. I am picking up that he is a generous and unassuming type of guy. He is very compassionate and can be self-sacrificing. He is quite sensitive and doesn't like confrontation, and because of this he would avoid hurting others as he would be sensitive to how this feels himself. He is an optimistic type of person and likes people who think in a similar way to him, but who can also be sensitive and compassionate. So this is where Wendy comes into the picture, because they do think and feel about things and life in a very similar way. I do feel he is an idealist at heart, and he's a very romantic young man, especially towards Wendy. He is caring and sentimental and has a kind nature. I feel Wendy and Suga have an intimate and romantic connection growing, and they are in love. They do meet up and date. They have romantic dinner dates, cinema dates, and this sort of thing. Their families know about their romance. Their management agency know too, but ask them to keep things quiet and more secretive. Also, Wendy and Suga feel that if they can keep their romance and love a secret from the papers and reporters, these people won't hassle them and question them about their private lives, because they don't want hassle and questions. I feel these two are very loyal partners to each other. They are both very emotional people, and their devotion to each other makes their love even stronger. that back and see what we have next. So let's put that where you can see it. So what am I getting with this? Right, this relates to Suga's career, and that even though he's had a few challenges along his career path, he now feels like, oh, I've made it. And all that he's had to do and go through in the music industry has brought him to a feeling of accomplishment. And he's also completed many projects. This feeling is probably from him having solid wealth, income streams, and his supportive family environment, and him hoping for a possible long-term relationship with his heart's desire, Wendy, of course. He does feel he can finally relax and spend more time with family members at home because he's done the work, he's paved the way and set up his own wealth, prosperity and security. He now has plenty of prosperity to share with those he cares about and who don't have as much as him. You know, his family and friends. His family are very important to him, and he wants to make sure they have what they need and want to have a good life too. This is also about his performance and how he has sort of laid down the foundation that's going to also reward him in the future with the ongoing money from songs and albums that will keep being played and enjoyed by his fans. So I am getting also that the BTS contracts are coming to an end and new ones will be signed when they come back from this break, because they're all away relaxing until the new year. I'm also getting that BTS will be writing and singing new songs. There will be new contract dates next year, and they will be carrying on touring the world, and so there will be new music videos and TV appearances and shows. I can also see them receiving some new awards for their music, so that's really good news for their fans. I'm sure they're going to be excited about that. So let's see what we have next. Prince. We have the Prince of Swords. What I'm getting. What I'm getting is this prince is here to deliver a message, and yeah, he's already delivered the message. This is about military service. There he is in his in all his military, there he is in all his armour. Yeah, so this is about military service. I'm getting that a band member of BTS has been called to do his military service. I think this will be next year. And I feel that it will most likely be Jimin, and probably in 2020. Yeah, the band member Jimin of BTS. And although he did know he was going to be called to do his military service, he doesn't want to, but he knows he has to. Oh, I feel sorry for him. I wouldn't want to go in the army either. I can see where he's coming from there, but the good news that follows this is that his place in the band is going to be kept open for him, so that he can do his time in the army, and when he returns from the army, he will just be able to go back into the band with the other band members as normal, if he wants to, but he may decide to do something else. So that's something that he's going to have to decide. or he can just go back in the band and carry on with his singing career. I am getting that yeah, he does feel strongly about his singing career, and it means a lot to him. So that's something for him to think about. So this may be unwanted news for Jimin, that he's got to do his military service, but he knows he has no choice in the matter. He does feel like this event is looming up quite quickly now, and he doesn't feel like he is in control anymore, and certainly feels uncomfortable about it. But yeah, the messages that I'm getting are that he will be fine and things will not be as bad as he thinks they will be. Because he is famous and has a lot of money, he will be treated a lot better than if he was just an ordinary non-famous person who doesn't have money. He will definitely have a better, easier time in the army than most do. So there's no need to worry about Jimin. He's going to be fine. So let's see what else we have. Put this here. So the next card we have is the Star. I feel this card relates to Wendy, and that she always has a lot of hope and faith about her career in life. I feel like she is moving into a loving phase about her life. She has a nice calming energy that I can feel. She is more relaxed, and she is at a time in her life when she has a deeper understanding of herself and the people she is close to. I feel like Wendy has a good future ahead of her. She has also endured many life challenges and worked very hard to become the star that she is today. She is very open to healing and transformation, and she is able to welcome new ideas about her career and personal growth. I feel like Wendy is going through a deeper spiritual journey that will bring greater meaning and many surprises into her life. I mean, she didn't think she would get this famous, and she has. So that's one good surprise that she feels. This is like the phase in her life that energizes her and renews her inner energy and gives her faith that she does have an even better future ahead of her. I'm getting that her relationship also with Suga has boosted her self-esteem and given her more trust in herself, and has made her feel more fulfilled as a person in general. That's good when you're in a relationship that's positive and gives you feelings like that. I feel like Wendy is thriving and is also a good positive inspiration to Suga in many ways. I feel like with this Star card appearing, their wish has been granted. It is what they have been wishing for, because they've been wishing to become closer and for things between them to turn into a romance, and it's happened because they kept the faith. So see, that's what happens, guys, if you keep the faith and don't lose heart on things. And this last card in the reading is the Ace of Hearts. I'll put that where you can see it. So I feel this is the beginning of a new relationship. It's quite new with Wendy and Suga. That all started as friendship. They became closer and more like best friends. Then the romance developed. It's the beginning of love, happiness, and a close connection. I feel like these two have a real spark and have now finally ignited it. So at the moment, they are just exploring this new emotional love connection. and when they are together they share a lot of joy and happiness. So I really hope they last. I feel this also relates to Wendy's career, and that Red Velvet have some new surprises for their fans. They have been working very hard and being very creative in their shows and performances, touring to different places, and it has been very tiring for them. Yeah, so I do see them taking a few months off to rest and recover in 2020 when they have finished their last performances. I am also getting that Wendy will be doing her solo activities in 2020 and collaborations. So there's going to be lots of new things for the fans to look forward to in the future. I do see good things for Wendy and Suga, and I wish them every happiness. Well, that's the end of the reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, subscribe and press the bell icon to be notified when I do another video. If you would like a private reading, you can find my email below in the description box. Bye for now. See you in the next video.